Hello, my friends across the world, everywhere. Every one of my followers, you're as important as any other. Doesn't matter where you're from. I am the English poet Joey John Maguire, currently based in Vertiac, and I'm coming out of Le Café du Commerce, owned by Luke, my dear friend Luke. A wonderful cafe in the heart of Vertiac. Anyway, I'm about to recite my latest poem, written in the early hours of this morning. It's called Up the Creek Without a Paddle, and it's in remembrance of my dear friend Tony Portsmouth, who was an ex-paratrooper, as am I. Hello, sir. Jeff. As am I. And anyway, that's a slight distraction there, but this is in remembrance, and it's especially for his daughter Molly, and I intend to send a copy of this to her, although I don't know if I've got her email address. I think I have. It suddenly got very noisy in here, but hey, that's why I upload in public places. Makes it a bit more difficult, a bit more interesting. If I was just to do it from home every day. Au revoir. Au revoir. As I say, it just got a little bit noisy. All at once. Always does when I decide to recite a poem. Anyway, this poem is in dear remembrance of my wonderful friend Tony Portsmouth, and it's especially for his daughter Molly, just to remind her that some people did care an awful lot about her father. It's called Up the Creek Without a Paddle. Who was he? When did he exist? What manner of man was this? Perhaps a misfit? Or was he just a wonderful mix of who dares wins, ready for anything and up the creek without a paddle? To the casual observer, he was a crazy man aloof, a jigsaw piece lost in the wrong puzzle. He was a loose cannon with a killing smile, so easily believed he was the essence of freedom, free as a bird, convinced he could even fly. He was the epitome of courage and the crumble of cowardice all rolled into one. He would pull the pin of a hand grenade, give it to someone else to throw, but when push came to shove, he would be there, in the thick of things. It's just that sometimes he needed encouragement on what it takes to be a man, and for him it was easier to run. That's intelligence. He was the last stoic rock that was left from the remains of his own foundations. He was the common multiple of sheer guts, determination and survival. And he was a chancer, a lovable rogue with an equally lovable nature. And he was a fucking hero who put himself in harm's way to make life safe for his soul. He was a man betrayed, a constant thorn in the foot to his many critics and doubters, who were silenced after his death, though not a single tear did they cry. And who was he? When did he exist? His name was Tony Portsmouth. Existed in my lifetime, still exists in my heart, and most of all, though judged to be crazy, he was, and always will be, my very good friend. Especially for Molly and my dear friend, remember Tony Portsmouth.